Welcome to this video. In this video, we'll be learning how to create a template for your survey. We'll be learning how to create a template. So let's go in immediately. Let's go to Telegram. All right. These are survey templates. These are survey templates. Okay. I told you a template is just basically like your profile. So you can see this contains information about you. Okay, so let's go immediately and start filling this. All right, so I'll copy this and paste it. You write your first name, your last name, the name you used to create the survey, that's what you write. So we are just making assumptions here. You put in your real details. Your UK number, you write in your UK number, +44, and whatever your UK number is, you write it. Your zip code. I told you earlier that your zip code is the first part of your postal code. So the first thing you have to do is to go find your postal code. All right, so let's go to our browser and look for a postal code for ourselves. I already taught us how to generate a postal code. So let's generate one immediately. Okay, so we'll go to Dougal postal code generator. Dougal postal code generator. Now we are here. Go down to this box. You see this draw down here. You click on it. You can remember what I said in the previous video. Just choose any of these options. From these ones that are paired, not the single ones, from the ones that are paired. Okay. What did we choose? EN. Okay, let's go with that. EN. So I will just click on create a random postcode. As simple as that. It has created one for us. EN26HN. I also want to create a matching address because definitely they will ask us for an address. So let me click on this. Simple. EN26HN. Let me copy the address. Okay, I think it cannot be copied. So we'll go back to Telegram. Our postal code is EN26HN. As I told you earlier, your zip code is the first part of your postal code. That part that comes before the space. So what we'll write here is what? EN2. That's your zip code. Then your address. Remember we generated an address for ourselves. So let's go and check. 9 Lambs Walk, Enfield. 9 Lambs Walk, Enfield. These things are in capital, but I'm going to leave it. All right, so city. Now I don't know the city, so I'm going to ask AI. Let me ask ChatGPT. So we'll come to our ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT the city where our postal code is located in. Which city is EN26HN located in? The postcode EN26HN is located in the town of Enfield, in the London Borough of Enfield, England, in the Greater London region. I didn't get a city. Let me ask again. City. I can't see anything like city here. I have to be sure. Okay, let's ask which county is EN26HN located in? Okay. Normally, if you ask these questions, they are meant to bring out your city, but because they didn't bring out the city, for us to continue the video, I will use Enfield as the city. I will use Enfield as the city. Okay, so let's use. The most important thing is that you learn how to generate your own. Enfield. Country, England. I think it's written there. You can see it down here. Country is England. The country here is England. The region is London. London. Region. Or let's use the one in bracket. Southeast England. Southeast England. County. What's the county? Please note the difference between county and country. County is the second one here after postal. Greater London. Greater London. Okay. Then password. Any password you create for yourself. date of birth. Let me use 2nd of February. Please, your date of birth you should not be a minor. You should make sure your date of birth is in such a way that you are not a minor. Alright, so I'm going to choose like 30 years. You can choose 25 years. You can be 50 years. You can be, just make sure you're not a minor. So for me to be 30 years, I should have been born in 1995. Organization address. So we'll go back to our ChatGPT and ask it for organizations. Please, if you are looking for an organization, choose an IT organization. Not compulsory, but a suggestion. Choose an IT organization. So I'll ask ChatGPT, IT organizations near EN2. Six HN. This one looks simple. That's the only one they gave us. So okay. There's Cloud One IT. There is Eurodatacom. So let's take this first one though. Aizen Technologies. So my organization address will be 35 Laurel Bank Road. Blah blah blah. I come here and paste it. They will ask me for the postcode of my organization, so I will just come here and cut the postcode. Paste. Then the phone number. That should not be a problem. Nobody is about to call your company. So the phone number should not be a problem. If they desperately need a phone number, you just look for any free number and put it there. Well, I'm surprised they didn't bring out a phone number for this one. Let me know whether they know. Phone number for Aizen Technologies. All right. This thing is not even necessary. Just that you might not know when you will meet it during your survey. So we'll just put it down there. PayPal email. All right, the email I used for my PayPal. Son's date of birth. This one is important. The reason it's important is because surveys will always ask you questions. Okay, some surveys they will give you might be about your children. And they will always ask you, do you have a child living in your household? Once they ask you if you have a child living in your household, it's possible they want to ask you questions about your children, or sometimes they want you to give your child the survey to take. So if it's a survey that is meant for a teenager and you tell them that your child is 3 years old, you'll be disqualified for the survey. If it's a survey that is meant for a toddler and you tell them that your child is 17 years old, you'll be disqualified. So what's the best thing to do? Just spread the age of your children across from toddler to teenager, so that anywhere they come from, you'll be there. All right. So my son's date of birth will be, let me make my son a teenager, 17 years. And the 17-year-old boy should be born in 2008. So date of birth 2nd February 2008. My daughter's date of birth, let me make my daughter 3 years old. Your children's date of birth does not have any business with your own age. They just want it to be that this child is living in your custody, whether you're the person that gave birth to the child or not. Let it just be that you have a child living in your custody. Okay? So whether the child is 20 years or so, whatever, and you are 25, it doesn't matter. Let there be a child living in your custody. So my daughter's date of birth, this daughter could be adopted, the son could be adopted. They don't care. All right, daughter's date of birth, let's make her 3 years old. So we also use 2nd February. 3 years old should be 2022. Yes. My wife's date of birth, my own date of birth is 1995. I'm 30. Let my wife be 25. I'll still use 2nd February. Of course, you should put different dates. Although even if I put it like this, they will not still query me. Okay. 2nd February, 25 years old should be 2000. Email. My income. This is my personal income. They will ask you for your household income and sometimes for your personal income. Because this one just said income, let me just put something substantial. Let me make it, you can go for 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. Okay, let me go for 60,000. 60,000 pounds. This is yearly. Not monthly. Nobody will pay you 60,000 monthly. So it means you are earning like 5,000 monthly. All right. This is annual income, actually. Organization employee. How many employees are in the organization? I like using 150. My child's school. I have 2 children. One is a teenager, one is a toddler. So I'll go and look for schools around that my same address. So I'll ask ChatGPT list of nursery and high schools near EN2 6. That should be 6HN, right? Six HN. Okay. So you can see for nursery and preschools, they are for ages 6 months to 5 years. So my daughter can fall into this place. Let me choose one. Let me choose an easier school. Okay, I will choose this second one because it contains all the details we will need. Because they will ask for the school postal code too. So let's take this. Child school. Montessori by Busy Bees. Montessori by okay, Enfield. Then I'll cut off this one. Okay. Child school address. I'll come and paste what I cut. You can see 66 Baker Street, Enfield. And I'll still cut off the postal code. They ask for child school postal code. I'll paste it here. Hope you are seeing how simple this is. Alright, banks. Banks in the UK, you can also go back to ChatGPT and ask for banks. Banks near EN2 6HN. Can give you Lloyds Bank, Barclays Bank. They've started with HSBC, TSB, Halifax Enfield, NatWest, Metro Bank. Okay, you choose a bank that is near your address. So let's choose HSBC. And choose anyone you feel is easier for you to remember. And religion. Best food. Please, for your food, don't choose amala and ewedu. Don't choose pounded yam and ogbono soup or egusi soup. Don't choose ofowere. Choose a staple food that everybody knows. Let's choose rice. Rice and sauce. Tomato sauce. Everybody knows rice, so you choose rice. Or you can still go and ask ChatGPT for foods in the UK. So what we're asking now is for restaurants. Restaurants near EN2 6HN. Simple. Marcos Kitchen and Bar. Marcos. That was easy. Okay. The next thing is car. Even if you don't have a car, please have a car for the sake of this survey. Let's take Toyota Camry. Model 2018. Year of buying, let's say 2021. Car 2, optional. You must not have 2 cars. But let me just put, for this second one, let me use Mercedes-Benz. Model. I don't know models of Mercedes-Benz. So let me ask ChatGPT. I already told you in the previous video, make sure you make good use of your AI. So let's ask models of Mercedes-Benz. Okay, let's go for SUV. Let's go for SUVs. Let's take GLE. Cool. Year of buying 2024. My social group, I'm an adult, of course. Company position, just choose any position that you want. General manager. Company annual revenue. Take notes, company first of all, then annual revenue. So you are not looking for a personal revenue, and you are not looking for a monthly income. You are looking for the whole revenue that your company accumulated for the whole year. Okay, so it should be running into millions. Don't go and write £100,000 for us. Okay, so we take something like 500 million to 1 billion. Let me go for okay, 800 million. Pounds. Phone 1. Even if you don't have 2 phones, just put in something there. Phone 2. Can use Samsung. Can use Apple. Anything you like. Alright, so we filled everything. You can see. You can see. And it's very simple. You saw how we made use of our AI. So that's how to fill up your template. Alright, that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one.